Hello everyone. Our today's topic is poison apparatus in venomous snakes. As we all know, all the poisonous snakes have poison apparatus located in their head, which is not present in non-venomous snakes. Poison apparatus includes one pair of poison glands, a poison duct arising from poison gland, fangs, which are also paired, and muscles associated with poison gland. So first we will discuss about poison gland. Poison gland two sac like structures हैं जो upper jaw के inner side में present होते हैं. Here you can see the diagram and they are present just below the eye. So this is the eye and they are just present below this. They are modified superior labial or parotid glands. These glands may be small and oval as in sea snakes, or they may be large and tubular like in vipers. So depending on the species of venomous snakes, the shape of the poison gland varies. Each gland is thickly encapsulated with fibrous connective tissue and mostly covered with constrictor muscle. Here you can see this is the position of constrictor muscle. So they are surrounded by constrictor muscles. Constrictor muscles are also called as temporal or masseter muscles. Now the second structure of poison apparatus is poison duct. Here you can see poison gland के anterior end से एक small और tubular duct arise होती है जिसे poison duct कहते हैं and it leads to the base of the fang. These are the fangs. So they carry the venom from poison gland to the fangs. And the third structure associated with poison apparatus is fangs. Here you can see in the diagram. So paired fangs are present in venomous snakes. These are nothing but specialized teeth to inject the venom into the prey's body. So they serve as hypodermic needle. Snakes में अगर किसी भी रीजन से अगर फैंग्स लॉस्ट हो जाते हैं और डैमेज हो जाते हैं तो there are reserved fang located inside the mouth just behind the fangs. So they are replaced by the reserved fangs. On the basis of structure and position of fangs, in venomous snakes, they are of three types. First is solenoglyphosis. Soleno means pipe and glyph means hollow. Means solenoglyphosis type में जो कि कैरेक्टरिस्टिक फीचर है वाइपर्स एंड रेटल स्नेक्स का, उसमें फैंग्स जो हैं वो मूवेबल होते हैं and they turn inside the mouth and lie horizontally with the roof of the mouth. So they are movable means they don't remain permanently erect. They can be folded inside the mouth. Second type of fang is proteroglyphosis. Protero means first and again the word glyph means hollow. All the fangs are hollow since they have to inject the venom. Proteroglyphosis fangs are characteristics of cobras, kraits, coral snakes as well as sea snakes. These type of fangs remain permanently erect, means they cannot be folded inside the mouth, and since they remain permanently erect, they are smaller in size in comparison to solenoglyphosis, which can be folded inside the mouth since they are larger in size. And the third category of fangs is opisthoglyphosis. Opistho means behind and glyph means hollow. This type of fangs are characteristic feature of poisonous snakes which belong to family Colubridae. In this case, the fangs are very small which lie at the back of maxillae. Maxillae is the bone. This is the bone present on upper jaw of the snake and are grooved along its posterior border. So this is the posterior border. Here they are grooved. So we have discussed three types of fangs, that is solenoglyphosis, protyroglyphosis and opistoglyphosis. Now we will discuss about the biting mechanism of venomous snakes. The jaw and skull of poisonous snakes are very flexible. This is the structure of whole skull and the bones associated with upper jaw and lower jaw. And these bones, all these bones are loosely or movably articulated. And the reason being, they allow a considerable degree of adjustment during the act of striking or biting their prey. In case of non-poisonous snakes also, the skull and jaw bones are quite flexible because in that case the snakes have to swallow its victim. So for the purpose of swallowing as well, this has to be loosely articulated with each other. Now the mechanism for biting serves two main purposes. First, the erection of fangs. That is the case when the fangs are folded inside the mouth. They don't remain permanently erect. Then they have to be first erected. And the second one is injection of venom in the body of the victim. So these are the two main purposes which are being served by biting mechanism. So when a venomous snake wants to strike, there is a series of movement which occurs in a chain, step by step. So we will discuss them. The first step is there is a contraction of digastric muscles. Here you can see the location of the digastric muscles. So in the first step, this muscle is constricted, which lowers the mandible. This is the lower jaw where the mandible bone is located. So the constriction of digastric muscles leads to the lowering of mandible so that mouth opens. So as soon as it is contracted, mandible is lowered, the mouth is open. And it also push forward the quadrate bone. Here you can see the position of quadrate bone. So the lower end, this is the lower end of the quadrate, it is thrusted forward. This in turn pushes other bone which is pterygoid. This is the pterygoid. So there is a chain. First mandible is lowered, the quadrate is pushes forward, which in turn pushes the pterygoid which is present on the upper jaw. Pterygoid in turn pushes the transverse or ectopterygoid bone. This is the location of ectopterygoid or transverse muscles. And the forward movement of both pterygoid and ectopterygoid causes the maxilla, here you can see the maxilla, to rotate through 90-degree angle so that the fangs which have been folded inside the mouth, they are erected to a position of 90 degree. As a result, as soon as the fang become vertically erect, they are in the most efficient position to strike. Along with all these processes which is taking place in skull bones, simultaneously there is a constriction in the constrictor muscles which surround the poison gland. So the constriction of constrictor muscle causes the venom present in poison gland to squeeze through the into the poison duct, and the fangs have already been erected, and from the poison duct the venom is passed into fangs, and from fangs they are injected inside the prey's body or victim's body. So these are the chain of events which will take place during the biting mechanism of the venomous snake. The fangs, uh, yeah, when mouth is closed after the biting has been done, it will be closed by the contraction of anterior temporalis muscle. So this is the anterior temporalis muscle which is connected on the upper jaw, on the squamosal and parietal bone, and in the lower jaw to the mandible. So this muscle causes the closure of the mouth, and the fangs are again retrieved back into the mouth. So this was the biting mechanism of venomous snakes. Thank you.